Hey everybody, welcome back to the pod. Today we're going to be talking about the other park in Disney's California Adventure, and we're going to be figuring out what is the maximum wait time that we'd be willing to do. What is the maximum wait time that we'd be willing to wait for any particular ride? So we're going to go into Disney's California Adventure and give you our best number. Welcome to the pod, Sean and Lena.
All right. Well, thanks, Alex and Lena.
Hmm. Are we doing the 1, 2, 3 again, or
Yeah,
we just?
I think we just blurt it out if you can. Let's see if it doesn't get too
Wait,
chaotic.
but I guess I was like we could do it slowly.
Yeah, let's do it a little slower this time and try and I'll wait for your answers so I don't step on you.
Well, you know how I'll go. I think I should go last so I can rebuttal you guys.
Rebuttal us. Oh, what about?
Sean closing the TARDIS.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the TARDIS to
Okay.
stop time from leaking in.
Yep.
So coming in through Disney's California Adventure, nothing to do on their pseudo fake street. Although back in the day, you used to have to wait for the trolley, and let me tell you, the last day of the trolley, we were right there. That was quite the wait time for the trolley. But the trolley is no more, and it's just permanently parked.
Yep.
So coming in, let's go to Soarin' over California.
Oh, I love that one. I don't think I mind waiting like 30 minutes for that one.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I would probably go 60.
I'm going to split you guys in the middle, 45, because this ride is amazing, but given the throughput that they have on this ride, it could be faster.
Does it ever break?
I think it does, but then they send everybody from one hangar to the other side. I've
Oh.
seen that happen where an army of people at
Oh.
the bottom of the ramp, they just have like a flood of hundreds of people going to one side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now,
I don't think the entire thing can break at once, but it's very often they're only running one side at a time anyway.
Now I'm getting nasty deja vu, but I feel like I've asked you guys, have anybody ever done the right side of the hangar? Because I've only ever gone to the left.
I
We
don't
did
know.
talk about that.
In 20 years, I've only gone to the left.
Yeah, I agree. I think I've only gone to the left.
Yeah,
I wonder who gets to go to the right.
the extra privilege. I bet you the VIPs.
The VIPs, a whole hangar just for them.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like two projectors shooting this way.
Huh.
All right, so 30, 1 hour, 45 minutes. I say there are definitely times where this thing is low, so try to find the lowest time, obviously, but I don't know if there's any particular times that it's best.
Well, there is a season when it's the worst to go to.
During the springtime when they switch it back to
I
Soarin'
do
over
think we
California.
should, emphasize the fact that our estimates or our wait times are weighted because I don't visit Disneyland as often as you guys do. So you guys may have a lower threshold for waiting for something than I would because I might not be back for another year, maybe two. Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
But
Folks, subscribe to the channel.
I'll end up waiting. My tolerance for waiting is higher.
This is actually the first time that we ran into Disneyland with you. You were coming out of Soaring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, I think, but try to avoid this one at the beginning of the day though, because everybody will either go to Cars or they're gonna hook a ride, and this is the first immediate ride you can get on.
Yeah.
So this is the second most popular in the morning if you're not in Radiator Springs. So just from proximity perspective, it gets very busy in the morning, but it's a lot better at night. And I kind of like doing it at night more. Okay, Grizzly River Run. This one's a seasonal one. I think we got to do it by season.
This one is definitely seasonal. Maybe 25 for me.
25?
Yeah, I would agree if I would ride this because this is a ride where you get wet, and I don't like getting wet at the park. Yeah, I wouldn't wait more than 25 minutes to get soaked.
So I'll tell you that most of the time that I've done it, it's been a 5-minute wait. So I would wait 5 minutes. It's a continuous motion. It's always going. The rafts are always going, so it's not like unless something breaks or breaks down, like it's continuously going. But I will tell you, in the summer, it'll get up to 2 or 3 hours. So mileage may vary.
I would not wait that long.
Yeah.
I know.
I would also probably avoid middle of the daytime because that's when everybody's really trying to ride. So this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
good, like evening type of ride.
You're gonna be. I guess when you're going home, right?
Yeah, like I would wait till the end of the day too. So you're not walking around. You are gonna get wet on this ride.
And it's also a ride that if you don't know it's there, you're not going to wander into this ride. This ride's very well hidden.
Oh yeah. And then
Yeah.
fun fact, there is an area there where you can go stand and watch people that come down.
Right in this area.
Yeah, like they come down on the waterfall thing, and you can, if you stand on a certain spot, you'll get wet.
Yeah, this path is actually not
No,
accurate enough because it
no.
actually goes like into this rocky.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
You're
this map's not in scale?
Is that correct?
Well, there's a path here. There's a path that takes you this way to these trees.
Yeah,
Because you're literally right here. Because you can see them come down, and then you
Uh-huh.
can see this whole thing.
and that's where you get wet on that.
Yeah, and you get a little wet depending on where you're standing.
Mhm.
If you wanted to like get a little drizzle, this would be a great
Yeah.
place to stand.
And they do sell underwear and clothing
For kids.
for kids in
Right
that.
there,
In this
that
store.
barn
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
This Redwood Creek, I don't think has a wait time.
No.
It's just either open or closed.
Mhm.
But it's a fun little place to just let your kids go, and you stand here, and then they don't come out.
Yeah, or if you're just tired and want to shade, have a
Mhm.
lot of shade.
All right, as we come down this way, the Little Mermaid.
Oh, that
Oh.
one definitely 10 minutes.
10 minutes for me too.
Yeah, I would say 20 minutes tops. I've waited in this line for an hour once.
This ride, if you calculate it, I would say 70% of the time it's a walk-on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I-
if you're
I-
waiting 20 minutes, something is very wrong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're in the wrong part of the park at the wrong part of the day. Yeah.
Yes. So use this one as your gauge, but this should be a walk-on to a 5-minute, 10 minutes tops. You should not be waiting because this ride is continuous. It just does not stop. And it's a nice long ride.
Now, in the version of this in Disney World, it's almost always a walk on. I've never seen it be a more than a 5-minute wait.
Yeah. This one has a queue that goes out here. You know you're in trouble.
Yeah, I've been in that queue.
Do not, yeah, if you're going downstairs and back upstairs, like you're
Nope.
in a lot of trouble. Do not do this ride out when it's out here. This is normally a walk-on ride 70% of the time. The Golden Zephyr.
5 minutes.
This is usually a 5-minute ride though. I don't think it's as popular. I don't think anybody wants to ride this ride.
No, I'd say it's a nice walk on ride. If it's more than 5 minutes, I wouldn't wait in the line.
It's a cool ride though. I enjoyed the ride, but it's
I enjoy that one. I
It's a great
enjoy that one better than the next one.
the jumping jellyfish. Jumping jellyfish. I haven't been on this ride since my little cousin Sammy was like 5 years old,
I've never been.
and
on
she's
it.
now a 20-year-old.
I
So
think
15 years.
That's yeah. I rode it the very first time I went to Disney went to DCA. I'm going to say it was around 2004, 2005. So it's been about 20 years.
I would say this is, if I had to describe jumping jellyfish, it's the child versions of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, it's just a drop ride. Yeah,
It's a free fall.
so. Is that the training for the
Yeah.
other one?
You go from here straight to Guardians.
Okay. I
That's your
think
promotion.
for me, I think this will be a 5 minute too.
I don't know that I've ever seen it under 5 minutes, but it's a kid's ride. This is not any ride that any adult should be
None
riding.
of those make any sense.
Like if you don't come to the park with any kids, you have no business being on the jumping
now, the
jellyfish.
majority of the rides in this little clump are basically rides that you would see on like a California Pier, like Santa Monica, stuff like that.
Okay.
Goofy Sky School,
15.
15. I'd go 35 to 45 on this one.
Yeah, I'm closer to Lena, 15, but
This one's a fun one. Like it's exhilarating.
it's not bad. Yeah,
It's a scary
um,
ride. It's probably scarier than anything else. in the park.
I haven't been on it the last couple times I've been to DCA.
You're not missing out on much, but it's a good
Yeah.
ride.
It's a
All
good
right.
ride. Yeah.
The Orange, which is now the Silly Symphony.
I'm only
Swings.
one orange.
There used to be a big giant orange.
5 minutes. I do not like swinging that high.
I like, and this is what Jeremy and I did last time. Get on this Grizzly River run, and then maneuver your way over to the Silly Symphony Swings and dry up immediately.
Does that work well?
It does, and then you do it twice where your shirt one way, and then you turn it around, and then you drive it back.
Yeah, I don't think I'd wait more than 15 minutes for this.
Yeah, this is a good 15-minute one. No more than 15. All right. Inside Out Whirlwind. What did we wait? Like 40 minutes once?
That was too long. I think I would do 5 minutes on that one too.
Yeah, unless it's a walk-on, I'm probably never riding that again.
Yeah, 10,
It was
15.
great. I love the movie, love the theming, but yeah, and I think in one of the other episodes you brought up the fact that this is the same ride that used to be in Bug's Life.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah, this one with the chopsticks, the little carton with the chopsticks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Chinese.
Once you mention that, it's obvious that is just a rebranded ride, and that makes me want to ride it even less. Not that I'm against rebranding. It's like I remember riding it when my kids were little, over when they had a Bug's Life section, where adventures are now.
My dad had annual passes for a few years, and he would come and in the Bug's Land just ride the caterpillar ride over and over and over and over. That's all he would come and do. Oh, and here there was a McDonald's, and we would go to McDonald's every Friday in Disneyland.
I remember they used to be McDonald's there.
End of an era, man. All right, the spinning wheel of death. I mean the Pixar Pal Around.
10 minutes. I don't like it.
Well, okay, so let's be very clear. There's 2 lines. Well, technically 3. There's technically 3, but really 2. There's a line for the center gondola that does not swing, and then there's 2 lines for the swinging ones. So which ones would you wait 10 minutes for?
Me and the non-swinging. I don't like getting on that thing. I feel like it's gonna fly off. And
yeah, if I'm just going on the standard Ferris wheel, 5 minutes tops, because I'm not a huge. I love Ferris wheels, but I would prefer to be on the swinging one.
I prefer the swing one too. If I'm doing this right, it's a swing or bust for me.
But I've never seen. I've only seen this thing as a almost complete walk-on, or a 30 to hour wait.
Yeah, that checks out. It's an interesting ride.
So I wouldn't wait an hour for it. I would wait 20 minutes for the
I think the most I would do was 30 minutes. It's a fun ride. I like to do it at night though, because you get to see the city lights.
The night's always better on Ferris wheels anyway.
Yeah.
Toy Story Mania.
Toy Story Mania. I was trying to remember what it was.
That's the
that
one.
Yeah, I like that one. 30 minutes.
Toy Story Mania can get rough. I like it a lot. I think it goes by too fast for how popular this thing gets. But yeah, 30 to 45 minutes would be my max time on this one. I would not be waiting more than 45 minutes for Toy Story Mania. Sounds like I love Toy Story.
You love Toy Story, Alex.
Yeah, I don't think I'd wait more than 60 minutes for Toy Story.
Disney World has a version of this one somewhere there, no?
Yeah, it's identical. In fact, it's probably a little bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's at least identical, if not bigger.
Jesse's Critters Carousel.
That one I do not like. It's not. It's like it has to be a walk-on. It's not worth it.
5 minutes for a walk-on.
Unless I had a child with me, I wouldn't go on this ride because it looks weird for a 60-year-old man to be on a Ferris wheel.
It doesn't look weird for a 60-year-old man to be on a jumping jellyfish.
Yeah, I'll do all the other ones, but
carousel, that's where we draw the line.
Carousel, yeah.
Oh, Sean. Yeah, this is a 5-minute wait one. And it usually is 5 minutes. Again, if this is more than 5 minutes, come back. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Sean said that. We're gonna go over to Incredicoaster.
I've only been on that one like once or twice. I did not like it because I don't like being turned upside down. But I mean, I guess 45 minutes, the max.
I'd be willing to do an hour.
Yeah, same here. I'd wait an hour on that.
Now this one does have a single rider line that I've seen the single rider line back up to over here. So be cautious of that. But the single rider line is a not a guaranteed, but it's a more, if you don't mind not going with people or
Mhm.
going on with a complete stranger, you should get on a credit coaster as a single rider and cut the 1 hour line in half.
Mhm.
Uh, have you ever seen the Easter egg in this one, Sean?
I might have, but I'm not sure what you're
So
referring
when
to.
you go on the loop de loop, right when you're at the peak of being upside down,
Mhm.
look straight down to the ground and you will see a crane that they left in there when I think they were building Toy Story Mania.
Oh,
They just couldn't get it
I
out.
had not heard about that.
There's a random crane just stuck in the middle of the whole thing, and you can see it only when you're upside down. Because this loop, to be fair, is not here. It's actually more this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it aligns with the ears that they made. So
Yeah, that thing is not
it's not to
Right.
scale, apparently, as we're
well,
learning.
not accurate.
So yeah, so right behind the Toy Story Mania, there's like a orange crane that they just randomly just left it because they couldn't figure out how to get it out. All right, and then mistake number 1,000 that people will make is this is an incline, folks. After 15,000 steps, it hurts.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Mhm.
don't go down this way because there is no incline when you're walking down this side. I don't know how.
Why
Yeah,
in the middle?
I prefer to do this whole area the opposite way that we just did.
That we just did, yeah.
But
this
I
way.
often make the mistake where, or I'll just turn around after the Incredicoaster and go back the way I
Back.
came.
It's probably
hit
easier,
it-
but then you gotta walk more.
Hit a couple of the rides a second time. So.
Yeah. Lamplight Lounge, if you get good tickets, you should be able to see the World of Color a little bit, but that's something you got to schedule well ahead of time. Okay, coming into this area, we don't really have any rides, but they have really good food. So check out all the food here. Let's go to America's favorite,
Ooh, that one.
Radiator Springs.
That one.
Oof, how long have we waited for
I
this?
think we waited like 3.
No, we waited like 2 hours.
I feel like 3.
We waited 2 hours in this.
I will not wait 3 hours. I say 1 hour.
I say 45 minutes to an hour. Anything
Yeah,
above an hour.
I agree with Lena. An hour tops. Yeah, I've waited way too long for this ride, and it's a good ride, but you could be doing other things in the park when you if you're waiting more than an hour. It also has a single rider line,
It does.
It does.
and that helps a lot if you don't have to be. And what I've determined in the past is, even if I'm with somebody, I want to be in different cars with them so we can race each other. So the single rider makes a lot of sense. However, we've been put next to each other in the same car while we were in the single rider line before. So it all depends on how many people they need to shove in the car, and they just grab from the single rider.
Yeah. And then something to note here: if it's raining, don't even bother.
Yeah, don't even bother if it's raining because this ride will be closed.
Yeah, it will break down.
Yeah.
The other thing is, if it does break down on you, so a couple things to note for this ride. One, you can't bring your kids with you if they don't meet the height.
So they do the parent swap.
Yeah, so they'll do a parent swap,
Mhm.
which you can use to your to your gains because when you do a parent swap, they apparently don't check how many children you brought with you because we've snuck in like 3 or 4 people once.
It was 4 of us.
For only having one children or 2 childs. Or
We didn't even have a kid. Oh yeah, I guess we had one
Yeah,
kid.
Isaac or something.
No, we had a Lukey.
Oh, is it Luke? Okay. Yeah, so parent swap on this ride because again, you don't, what the last thing you want to do is wait 2 hours for this ride. Once for one parent to do it with one child, and then the other parent to ride it with the same child. So the parent swap will come in handy on this one. 2, if it does break down on you, say excuse me because it's really hard to backpedal. The queue on this one out is really big, but going forward is a lot less. But if you time it just right, the ride will come back on, and then you just stop moving, and then you usually just cut the line quite a bit. And we've actually seen people do that where I was like, weren't those people behind us, and now they're like about to get on the ride.
Yep.
And then the other thing I'll tell you is there's a really cool, one of my favorite features of this ride, and I will actually wait in line on purpose for this ride is, and you can't picture it here, but somewhere along this route here, there is a bottled section where the building has a bunch of bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And you can put your light on it, and you can like Morse code with people
with
the light, and it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So you'll definitely ride it in the evening so you can see the Morse code. Is one of my favorite things to do at Disneyland. I mean, if I didn't get on any rides and I just went to write Morse code on that thing, I'd be really happy. Because you just move your phone like this and you can like draw. There's so many bottles, but they're really close to each other. They're like less than an inch apart. Especially so.
So basically, the bottles are in the middle of the wall, so the people on the other side can see them.
Yeah. So
Oh.
you hold your phone like this, you're flashing from one end, and on the other side you see, and then they're all colored bottles. They're like all different colors. So you see red and blues and yellows and greens, and it's really cool to see. It's one of my favorite things to do. So that for me is the best. But and it's also the last.
It's
the last
cool being easily amused. Yeah.
What? It's cool. I like it.
It is. I'm not disagreeing. I'm going to look for that next time I'm out there.
Luigi's Rollickin'.
10 minutes.
Raise your hand if you got to raise your hand if you got to ride this when it was the original concept of this ride.
No.
I don't think I did. I think it was closed most of the times that I went to DCA after they put in the Cars Land, because it was broken for a while.
So I got to go on cast member preview week.
Ooh.
So we got to go, and we actually got in trouble because we took a picture here, and they made I think Tony. So we were here. So you know how when you stand here and on the Raiders or Cars Land, it's the main road, so you see the street like it does in the movie.
Yeah.
So I remember taking a picture, and my little cousin, the security guard, came and they made him to delete it.
Uh-huh.
But it was like the preview weekend. So that week, we got to go on this ride, and I don't know what Disney was thinking because they had tried it in 1955.
They figured to do it again.
They figured by 2012, let's try it again. So you get on this giant donut, air-filled donut.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ginormous like hockey puck, and the whole platform was an air hockey table.
Okay.
So I had like a million.
I recall this now. Yeah.
So
I did not ride it when it was that. Yeah.
Hold up. I haven't gotten to the what was Disney thinking part yet. So they have all these little holes shooting air up, and then you have these inflatable seats that you sit on.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's really no concept of a seatbelt because there was a bar and you had to like your whole party had to lean in a direction or the other to make the thing move. So it was a very group effort where everybody was like moving to get the thing to go. But that's still not what the heck was Disney thinking.
Mm-hmm.
For that cast preview week, and even for like I think a month after it opened, they had ginormous like 50-foot beach balls that you'd have to grab and chuck them at the other cars as you're maneuvering the thing.
Sounds like fun. It's basically a hovercraft type situation.
It was a hovercraft, but I think the first thing they did was they got rid of the beach balls. That was like the first thing that went.
Well, that sounds like the most fun.
I know. But I think it was also the most logistics. And then people were running to go grab the beach balls, and then
they will get off.
Well, yeah, because you got to lean to go grab the thing.
Wait, they will get off the vehicle when it's moving.
Yes, how else you get like you reach and grab it but you're almost like I think people were like falling off of it because it only lasted like a week or two, and then
I think I was visiting DCA like a month or so after they shut it down. Because I specifically went to DCA for Cars Land. And so I was there within a couple months of it opening.
I will tell you, out of all the things that Disney has done, standing on the street at night,
that's beautiful.
It's like chef's kiss. I don't think Disney could have done this any better.
Oh. So something I did as a little home project is in my garage I have a street light, and
yes.
You've seen it, and it's programmable, and I've got an
Arduino.
Arduino. I was trying like why can't I pronounce that tonight? In there, and I've got it's wireless, and I remember I was like 4 or 5 months ago, I remember the street light in the movie, it blinked slower at every third blink. And so doesn't the one in Disneyland in DCA. So I adjusted mine to do the same thing.
So
if you watch my street light, if you're in my garage that long, you'll notice that the yellow blinks a little bit longer on the third rotation.
I did not know.
Yeah.
But I will. I just wanted to bring it up to you guys. Like this peak right here, where you're coming in,
Hmm.
Disney nailed it.
Oh,
Oh,
The
yeah.
amount of emotion that they are able to generate on that turn
Mhm.
it makes me cry every time.
You're
Well,
right.
I always have to walk into Cars Land from both directions. Actually, I like to walk into it from all three directions, but one of them is currently closed. But if you're walking from
Yeah,
that
it's
food
actually
area,
four. There's four.
oh, what's the fourth one?
So this one's right here from this San Francisco meat market.
Yeah,
area.
that's the one I really like
Yeah.
because of
This
the
one's
view
from
as you walk there.
Adventures Campus that's currently closed while they're building out Adventures Campus. And there's obviously the main road
Yeah. Okay. Where's the fourth one?
right here. It's kind of hard to see, but if you're in the Cardellis, you can cut right through.
Oh, I don't count that as a separate.
Why? It's a special entrance.
I guess, but you're pretty much entering cars about the same place you would from the main entrance.
But it's still, but you're in this area.
Yeah, I guess it's a little.
From over here, you're coming from this area, so it's a very
Yeah.
different demographic.
Demographic.
Well, yeah, because here you got the rich people that are buying overpriced chocolate,
Hey, I'm.
or you got
usually-
the really poor people that are just going to go get a piece of bread,
A free pea sample. Yeah.
or you got the ultra bougie coming out of the wine club or the winery.
Mhm.
All right,
Okay.
All right,
15
so
to 20
we got what's his name there?
Luigi's 15 to 20 minutes. Also, another little fun fact: that's why the tires are there because they used to be floating tires.
Okay, so I would say that 5 minutes for this ride. I had fun on the ride, but I don't know if it's a ride I ever need to wait more than 5 minutes to ride again.
It's a fun ride. I like the holiday version more because they changed the song for the holidays.
Oh, that must be cool.
But it rocks you.
It rocks you. It throws you.
Yeah, as long as the rocking isn't jarring, then it's okay.
No,
Mater's, is it
Oh.
Mater's or is it Luigi's that
It's
Mater.
Raiders.
that's a little too jerky?
Yeah, you'll walk out. You'll walk out.
Mater knocks your brains out.
Yeah.
Mater's is fun. I would say 20
Uh,
minutes.
Yeah,
a good time.
25 for me.
Yeah, I would probably do 20.
And this one they have two queues. They don't show it here, but there's two
Yeah, there's
queues.
two. Well, you can kind of see here. This is one and this is one. You can fit a lot of people through this one.
Yeah.
Lots of things to do in this queue as far as like calling out license plates from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Making our U-turn here, the Web Slingers.
That one, 45.
I hate this ride.
Well, no, maybe no. Maybe 35.
So I want to like this ride. Big Spider-Man fan. But yeah. Well, plus I have a hack for this ride.
Single rider?
So yeah, the single rider. Just go in the single rider and it'll be almost a walk-on for you. Or at least you'll walk right into the first pre-show room. And then from there, everyone has to wait in the same line after the first pre-show. But I won't wait in the outside line for this anymore.
And this one breaks a lot too.
It breaks a lot.
The fact that it breaks a lot, and if you really want to enjoy it, your arms are going to be sore at the end of this ride. Yeah, because you're just doing this all the time, and I want to enjoy it. I want to try to get a high score, but
Yeah, I would say 30 minutes tops for me. And don't do it in the summer, man. Do it when the sun's not glaring down on you in the summer. Because a lot of the queue is not covered.
So so I won't wait in the queue. I'm just going to walk on to the single rider. As a single rider doesn't really have an outdoor portion of the line, and if it does,
you walking along this like line it is covered, huh?
Yeah, but there's a lot of glare there. I think you're right.
All right.
I waited in that line for almost 4 hours the first year that it opened up. And I regret it. The entire time I'm like fear of missing out of doing other things in the park. But I'm like, but I have to ride Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean the ride is cool, but
It's not 4 hours cool.
yeah.
Have you seen the online comments about how the web slinger ride really doesn't do Peter Parker right? It makes him come out as not knowing what he's doing, and he's more of a danger to the Avengers than help. And
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the whole thing's an experiment gone wrong, and then it leaks, and then it's a swarm of spiders that just get out of control.
Mhm.
I don't know. They probably whoever designed the story on this line had never watched the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
The Guardians of the Galaxy or Forever Tower of Terror.
I think for this one, 60 minutes.
I will do 60. Every time
Yeah,
that my
same
son and I
here.
were there, 60 minutes or less. I will tell you, this ride, I've seen well over 3 hours. And it is crazy to me why it would be 3 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't do more than an hour. 3 hours, and I'm spending time somewhere else in the park.
The part that I don't get, though, is this ride is not, I mean, yeah, you got things to look at in the queue, but the ride mechanic itself has been around for 20 years.
Maybe it's
Oh,
gonna-
even further than that. But yeah, this is not a new ride. But the fact that the Guardians of the Galaxy are popular, I love that series, and the way they've done the theming and the music just makes the ride so much better. It's nice to go to Tower Terror in Hollywood Studios in Florida and see the ride as it was originally, but I prefer the Guardians of the Galaxy version.
Yeah. And you get a different song almost every time.
Yeah.
All right. Turtle Talk with Crush is on a schedule, and the Animation Academy is
Yes.
every hour
It's
to
a
the
schedule
hour.
too.
So
Yeah, I'm not sure either of those are rides that we need to rate. I like to do at least one of those each time I'm going through DCA.
we do animation. We used to love that was my favorite thing to do as a family.
Yeah.
We'll just go to Animation Academy every Friday night and draw something, even though I
Oh,
can't
really?
draw. My life depended on it.
Yeah, if I was local, I would enjoy doing that like once a week.
This is actually where I bought you one of your Kermit Frog pins.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has one of the better gift shops in all of DCA.
Yeah. Monsters Inc.
Well, since it's almost going away, 25 minutes.
25 minutes. This one does have the PAL system, the buddy system, so you could go to the back end in pairs. But yeah, no, this is a ride. I like it. I wish we got the roller coaster that's coming to Florida.
The monster?
Yeah.
Yeah, doing the roller coaster, single rail, and you're at the door. You know how the doors run through the thing? Yeah,
I can't wait for that ride. That ride's going to be good. I'm still mad that it's
get rid of your
replacing
Kermit.
the Muppets, but I always have to get that rant in there. I don't dislike this ride, but yeah, I wouldn't wait more than 20 minutes for this ride. Now,
Yeah.
knowing it's going away and the next time I go to DCA might be the last time I have the chance to ride it, I might wait, 45 minutes for it, just because I know it's the last time.
Last time you almost rode this ride, you almost had a lightning lane for it, and then didn't actually hit the book button.
Which one? The monsters?
For Monsters
Yeah,
Inc., like,
it's very, very possible. Yeah.
very possible. It's not very possible. It's exactly what happened.
So was Philharmonic still there, or did they
Oh
close
yeah,
that?
it is. But this is on a schedule too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
gets a lot of
It's
people
not
too.
that popular. Yeah, it's a huge theater, so it runs
Yeah.
every hour or so.
Yeah, it's almost empty each time I've been on
Yeah.
it. It's a great show, and but it's hit and miss. You can never tell if you're going to get into the pre-show room just after they close the doors and you have to wait for a whole cycle, or if you're showing up, just as the cycle's finishing and you get to walk right on.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
We did all the
Miss
right.
anything.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem like they have a whole lot.
they don't. Not in
Well,
California.
that's been a concern with DCA for a long time. Is it's compared to compared to
Yeah.
Disneyland, there's not as many things.
Well, they're fixing it, right? We're gonna get a Coco ride here.
Mhm.
Construction is already underway. They're already flattening things out. Have you ever seen the Hidden Mickey here?
Yes, Yeah.
So yeah, we actually walked it. Remember?
Yeah, I've walked it as well. Yeah.
And then we're gonna get the whole Avatar land, which is gonna basically be all of this section here. And oh my gosh, how can I forget? All of this is gonna be part of the Avengers campus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Avengers Campus is expanding, and then Avatar. I think you just mentioned that.
Yeah. Let's see if Google Maps has been updated to include.
Any of the construction?
Yeah, because the last time I was there, they had huge buildings already stood up. So all of this is under construction. They have huge buildings right now.
Yeah, so
Making
this is
two
probably what, a
years.
year old.
Yeah.
Are you taking over the whole parking lot or just a portion of
I
it?
think the whole thing, because the buildings are very massive that they're building.
Mm.
Massive buildings. And then I'm gonna go to this side. So right now on this side,
Yeah,
they
going
have
too fast.
I know.
on this side they have flattened out what I believe to be all of this has been flattened out.
So
No,
a mistake I've made twice.
See this right here, the street is gone. They
They're
flattened all
getting
the,
rid of the Mickey?
I don't know if they get rid of the Mickey, but this from here I've seen it all flattened out. Actually, no, because the Mickey's outside the line.
Oh.
But this
I wouldn't be surprised if they relocated the Mickey.
They cut Mickey too close for comfort there.
Uh-huh.
So I've made this mistake twice. I've stayed at hotels that are to the south of Disneyland, and I've walked down that specific road with the hidden Mickey, trying to get to downtown Disney.
Oh yeah, you can't. You gotta cut through Pixar.
Yeah, you have to cut through Pixar. I've made that mistake where I've continued walking, and then you go underneath the bridge for downtown Disney, but you can't get up to the.
No. You end up like on Ball Road at that point.
Yeah. So I've made that mistake twice, probably about 6 or 7 years apart. And both times
you would have needed to have
my
done
daughter. Yeah, both times I was with my daughter, and we both realized we made the mistake previously way too late. We had to backtrack and then go through Pixar Pier, or not Pixar Pier, but the Pixar place.
Yeah, you have to go through here because they will not, if you don't have a hotel reservation, they will not let you come in through this area.
Oh yeah, we didn't even try. So we were expecting that there would be a set of steps that would bring you from that road up to downtown Disney, but no, they don't.
No, you need to cross the street here on Paradise Way and walk this way and enter through this new entrance right here.
So I have not made that mistake since then, but I have walked to downtown Disney that way from the Anaheim Convention Center.
Yeah. Right now on Wednesdays, Eve and Wally hang out at the Paradise Pier Hotel. They're there for a meet and greet. And Eve is floating and she's holding Wally's hand. I don't know how they made her float, but there must be some rod in their hand holding because she's upright hovering and he's riding around.
Well, that's cool.
Exclusively right now for the spring. But all right, folks, that's it for the pod. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Let us know how much time you'd be willing to wait for each ride. And let's see if you're over, under, or just with us. So see you in the next one, folks. Bye.
Bye, everyone.